Quick video here on how to survive a zombie attack. It appears there's zombies lately and they're eating people's faces. So first tip is to get really big and buff, like me. You know, if you're really big and buff, then a zombie has no chance against you. You just come up and snap their neck off. My second tip is to buy a firearm and learn how to use it. Now, when you bought a car, you learned how to use your car, right? You didn't just hop in a 5,000-pound missile and floorboard it and drive down the road, did you? No, you learned how to use it. You took a class, you played with the controls, learned how to use them all, learned all the safety behind it. That's what I want you to do with your firearm. And the specific type of firearm that I want you to buy is a revolver. I want you to buy probably a hammerless revolver. It can be an airweight revolver so that you actually carry it. And the reason I recommend the revolver is because if you're not experienced with firearms like myself, or even if you are experienced with firearms, revolvers don't malfunction as often. With a revolver, you just pull it out and pull the trigger. That's all you do. There's nothing else to screw around with. There's no magazines. There's no anything else that can stovepipe, jam up, failure to feed, whatever, all these problems that you have with automatic pistols. So, airweight revolver. Lots of people make them. I personally recommend the Smith & Wessons. But I believe Ruger makes them now, and Taurus makes them, and a few other ones. They can probably be had anywhere from around, I haven't checked prices for a long time, but $300 to $600 depending on how fancy you want to get. And get some real fancy ammo for them. Get some Federal Hydra-Shocks or something like that. That's what law enforcement carries. It's a hollow point type bullet, and it expands when it hits. And these little revolvers are actually quite powerful. They're a lot more powerful than a small pistol that you would buy, or a little automatic pistol rather. They shoot usually a 38 special, or a 38 plus P, which is a more powerful version of the 38, or 357 Magnum. If you get the 357 Magnum, you can also shoot the 38 plus P or the 38 special. So you can use 3 different rounds, and you can buy the cheap little 38s just for practice, and then for actually carrying the firearm, you can put the 38 plus P or the 357 Magnum in there for more power. Now, if you shoot one of these guns at a zombie in the dark, if he's a smart zombie, he's going to run, because the things have an inch-long barrel on them, and they shoot a 6-foot flame. And so even if you miss him and he sees that thing go off, he's probably going to be going the other way. But with these revolvers, you're not shooting a long ways with these little barrels. I mean, all these gunfights are usually in less than 7 feet of space. So you don't particularly have to be super accurate with it, although you want to. But if you hit them with one of these little more powerful revolvers, it's not going to be pretty, and you will have taken care of your zombie problem. So tip number 1, get big and buff. Tip number 2, if maybe you're a female, get a revolver, learn how to use it. If it's small and light, you will carry it, or you can keep it somewhere in your car. Of course, you're going to have a carry permit for it. I guess if you live in California or some goofy state like that, maybe you can't get that. But anyway, third tip is get a bicycle. If a zombie's coming after you, bicycles are really quick around town. You're not going to get in your car and be stuck in traffic and have the zombie smash out your window and bite your face off. So get a bicycle, whip around through town, zip around in the cars, take back streets. Learn how to ride your bicycle. Learn how to ride it fast. You can get away from zombies. You can get away from anybody on a bicycle in the city. So that's my tips for you. if you don't want your face bitten off, plus you get some exercise. Get buff, get a pistol, get a bicycle. That's all I got for you today. Actually, before I go, I have one more zombie tip. You might try and offer your zombie some carbs. Maybe carry some Twinkies or something like that. Actually, my personal experience, zombies prefer Reese's Fast Breaks. I repeat, Reese's Fast Break candy bars. The ultimate in zombie food. You have to trust me on this one. Chances are these zombies are maybe on methamphetamine, and they're bonked out, and we know they have a sweet tooth. So offer your zombie some carbs. Maybe you guys can work this out peacefully. And that's it. If you have any other zombie questions for me, please leave them down below in the comments. I am educated in the ways of zombiness and zombie defeat, so ask away.